Well done to my winning bidder there. That's how it's supposed to be. It's short and it's sharp. Okay, now if you missed out, doesn't matter. Take a look at this. Another beautiful piece of ILIANA collection. Obviously the stone isn't quite the size of the last one. It's not white gold, so why I said if you missed out there's this one, I don't know. Same stone. Now if it is Tanzanite that you wanted, then this really is a beautiful piece of jewellery, and it is at 8 o'clock, one to own. Now there's 20 of these available, and I really like this piece. I like the fact the gold literally kind of tapers from the top to the bottom of that Tanzanite stone on either side, and it's filled with diamonds that are eye clean, rare colour clarity diamonds, as well as having that deeper, rich Tanzanite to complement and really draw your eye in. Now I'm going to go straight to a low price on this one, simply because it's at 8 o'clock, one to own. So let's see. There we go. Now that certainly is an exceptional price for Tanzanite. Take a look. 349.20. Who's going to start me off? Look at that, isn't it absolutely stunning? Now remember, this stone is classed as the stone of our generation simply because it was brought to international attention in 1967 and is said to only have enough supplies to last the next 10 to 20 years from now, as they can't seem to find it anywhere else. Now you take that into consideration, and if that is the truth and it comes to 20 years time and you want to get your hands on some Tanzanite, it is most likely going to have to be second hand. Now not only are you getting that Tanzanite stone, beautiful size there as well, and 57 points of a whole carat, you've also got your diamonds either side. Now you can see they're round, brilliant cut. Robert, well done, you've come in and got yours. There's actually 7 on either side, so there's 14 of those in total. They amount to your 7 points, and they are all rare colour clarity diamonds. I must admit, it really is a stunning piece of jewellery, and I think one of those that definitely should be worn every single day. It is just enough, isn't it? It isn't too big, it isn't too much. It's just enough glamour for the daytime as well as the evening. Okay, I can tell you the auction is now open. The first one has already gone, so we're down to just 19 remaining. And remember, this is the 8 o'clock one to own, so it's certainly going to go for a great price. Okay, down to 315, and that really is. Now take a look at the actual gallery underneath. The way the light reflects and refracts, that is the large, vast space we have to let the light reflect and refract through that Tanzanite stone. You can see the base point, the colour there, just at the bottom of that stone. And of course you do have a gallery behind each and underneath each of those diamond rows to allow the light to reflect and refract. So in other words, you have the ultimate of glamour that you can get from this piece of jewellery included in that design. And of course I like the fact the gold does taper from the diamonds all the way around. It's rather lovely, isn't it? Okay then, 315, great price, exceptionally low for Tanzanite, and the fact it's ILIANA. This is the ultimate in our gold collection here at the Jewellery Channel. So if you want to get your hands on it, please do so. The auction is open. If you want to dial the number 0844 412 2222. Of course, if you want to do it via the internet, www.tjc.co.uk. 19 of these available. Look at those diamonds, and of course the gold, not to mention 18 karat yellow gold. It is a completely stunning piece, all round design, in stones, in the actual gemstones. Every single thing about this ring beautifully matched together, and what a great price to go. 315. Okay, here we go. I'm taking it down a bit more. Can't believe it's going this low. Remember, this is the most. The only way it can go is down. Okay, that is it. 299, less than £300. Now it's time to get on the phone line if you want it. I'll pop this on my finger so you can see what it looks like. I must admit that those stones are lovely, aren't they? That Tanzanite is gorgeous. The fact it radiates at least 3 colours, it's trichroic. So you get lavenders, you actually get blues and burgundies. And the great thing is, depending on what lighting it's under, so even though it's in here and we've got our studio lights on, you get it outside into daylight and you'll get another beautiful colour from it. It's absolutely one of those stones that is mesmerising, and it's nothing like any other stone, because I'm a massive fan of the blue stones, and sometimes you may think, oh, that stone looks a bit like another stone. So all of the blue stones, you've got aquamarine, you've got topaz, blue apatite, sapphires, but I can honestly say this is like none of them. It is completely out there on its own as a gemstone of uniqueness. And that's exactly what it has, because it not only has the blues, but it's the violet that really brings the colour out in this gemstone. Of course, you will also get that lovely burgundy through as well. Okay, a couple of these have already gone. We're down to 299. And if you would like to know just a little bit more about Tanzanite, then take a look at this.
The Jewellery Channel is authorised as one of the few exclusive distributors of Tanzanite in the world. Tanzanite is a precious and unique gemstone, native to the African country of Tanzania, where it is mined, refined and then sent to the Indian city of Jaipur for cutting. Once the gems are cut, faceted and polished, we either sell them individually or set them into our exquisite jewellery.
And it is indeed. Take a look at that. It's very beautiful, isn't it? And I do like the fact that the gemstones all fit in. It's kind of, it's just a complete piece. It draws your eye into the whole of the ring. You've got the focal blue point, but then you've also got the diamonds channel set either side, which I think really adds something else, and they do look absolutely beautiful. Okay, it's less than £300, 17 of these available. Who wants to take me down to 16? Who fancies this piece? I must admit, for that kind of price, it is really, really exceptional. And of course, with it being ILIANA. Now remember, you do have your 30-day money-back guarantee with this piece of jewellery, as you do with all of the rings we have here at the Jewellery Channel. It is, of course, the one to own, however, so you know that price can only go down. So even if you come in now, you will only pay the lowest price at the end of the auction. So bear that in mind. If you want to be quick and be smart and get in a little bit sooner rather than later, I would suggest it's probably quite a wise thing to do. £299, then less than £300, Tanzanite stone. It is actually birthstone for December. It was changed for the first time in many years. I think it's back in about 2002. Is it? Yeah, 2002. I think it got changed again to allow Tanzanite to be the birthstone for December. So if you didn't know that, certainly something to think about. Okay, there we go, £279, more money back in your pocket. Now's the time to come in if you do want to get your hands on this. It is a great price. Beautiful, beautiful stones. And of course, it would make a lovely gift for somebody. It is traditionally given at New Life, the Tanzanite stone is. So if you know someone that's just had a child, maybe it's your daughter, granddaughter, and you want to get them something a little bit special as kind of a little bit of a keepsake for the fact they've just had the child and something to remember it by, then this really is a beautiful gift for them, because it is traditionally given at New Life, which of course could be birth. Now, Maasai warriors are the ones that actually helped discover this with Mr. Henry Pratt, who used to work at Tiffany's, who brought it to international attention in 1967. Yeah, the Maasai warriors did actually run the marathon yesterday. They were told they had to put underwear on, and they were told they had to cover their crown jewels as such. But yeah, I think they did really quite well, and they ran around, didn't they, with their shields and the spears. Yeah, they did actually have car tyres on their feet. That's how they made their kind of like running shoes out of there. It's interesting, isn't it, really? I think so. I actually did watch a little bit of the London Marathon. In fact, I did see a gentleman, bless him, he had his top hat and tails on, and one of the presenters went up to him and said, what are you doing wearing that? And he went, I'm going to propose to my girlfriend. He went, oh, where is she? He went, she's just around the bend. And I thought, oh, bless him, how nice is that? He's really thought about this. Then he got around the bend and he just went, will you marry me? And that was give her the ring and ran off. I thought, bless, well, that was a little bit different. Not quite as romantic as you might expect, but yeah. I know, but she was, because she was in the crowd, and she was just like, yeah, sure. And I was like, oh, bless her. But how sweet is that? But I must admit, I did laugh at some of the costumes they had in the London Marathon. I keep saying one day I'm going to run it, and I do think I will one day, or walk it, one or the other. I actually quite enjoy running. I haven't done it for ages though. I'm a little bit lazy at the moment. I'm more interested in watching the telly. I thought about that earlier. Okay, look at that price. It's less than £250 now. It's just £249. 15 of these available, so the quantity is going down. Do you ever do that? Do you know when you sat there and you think, do you know what, I really ought to go to the gym? And then I just sat there and thought, no, I'm actually quite enjoying watching the telly. And that one. There with my nice tube of crisps, so when you pop, you can't stop. That's the one. Okay, £249. Now that's the price. Tanzanite, and of course, your diamonds. Now, it is found in just one place in the whole world, base hills of Mount Kilimanjaro, which is absolutely quite exquisite to think that that is where this gemstone actually came from, which is now on your finger, and it is rather beautiful. I must admit though, if you do have, I mean, I am a massive fan of blue, but if you do have a wardrobe that is pretty full of your blue and your violets, it really is such a stunning colour to add as obviously a piece of jewellery you can wear pretty much all the time, but if you would like to save it for special occasions, then to be quite honest, why not? It's nice sometimes, isn't it, have those bits of jewellery that you know you only get out when you're about to go somewhere